Last video, I asked y'all to guess what obscure 80s slasher movie the motorcycle miniature was inspired by. And you really surprised me. I didn't realize that so many of my viewers had such a great knowledge base when it comes to 80s horror. You made my heart full. I was also really surprised how many people guessed things that were technically wrong because it wasn't my specific inspiration I was thinking of, but I have to say, could be right because yeah, like it totally would work just as well. Some of you said The Wraith, and that's a great guess. I mean, there's no reason it couldn't have been The Wraith. Some of you said Nailgun Massacre, which is another very good guess. I mean, the model looks just like it. The only thing that makes it not work is the fact that it doesn't have a nail gun. However, the game has a nail gun as a weapon option, and had Hero Forge actually had that available, then this would have probably been the right answer. Some other good guesses were Mandy and Night School, but the actual correct answer, the movie that I was specifically inspired by, was Welcome to Spring Break, which actually nobody named, and that's because everybody that guessed it used the correct title for this movie, which is Nightmare Beach. It was just called Welcome to Spring Break when released on VHS in North America. And that's actually how I know it as. To me, that's what the movie is. But so many of you got it right. Congratulations. I'm very impressed. So I spent a whole Saturday painting these guys. And I don't know, is there any better way to spend a Saturday? They're still on the painting handles because they're done being painted, but I still need to do the blood effects, which I figured we'd do together. I'm honestly surprised I was able to get them all painted in a day because it's 8 character minis. And while I didn't worry too much about them being amazing, I still wanted them to be good. But because I was so excited about them, I guess it just got me into the zone and I got it done. I'm going to start with this one because I have a tendency to overdo blood. If that happens, I want to get it out of the way on this one, which I think it makes the most sense to be super bloody. Some speed paint on a brush and an airbrush just for the air. Oh yeah, that's good. Getting some on the base too. Yeah, that's pretty good, right? And I don't think I overdid it. I think that's, if anything, a somewhat conservative amount of blood for a guy that's attacking people with a chainsaw. Bat Boy. Whoa. It looks pretty sick. All right, now we got our high school sweetheart here. Yeah, she's got quite a bit on her. Machine Gun Girl. Maybe a little less on her because she's a ranged weapon killer. I'm gonna say the same thing with this one, although she's got a shotgun, so she's probably getting a little more up close and personal. So she can have a nice blast. Our motorcycle killer, well, I don't think you're going to be able to see it too well because it's all black. Let's get some on the machete, on the pipe, and let's see. Not sure how that'll dry, if it'll be visible. So let's make sure we get more on the base for him. Perfect. And last but certainly not least, the chef. And this is really going to show up on his white outfit. Maybe a little too strong there. What do we think? But man, these are gonna be so good. For playtesting, these are better than good. These terrain pieces are not actually done yet. You'll see those soon, tomorrow probably. But these entertainer models are absolutely sick. I love them. I'm so glad that I decided to make them rather than just using whatever kitbash stuff I had. And I'm really glad that I took the time to get them scaled properly, because it really does make a difference. Makes everything just like a little bit more believable. Like, look at these two squaring up. That's great. The blood turned out awesome. Sure, it might be like a little bit excessive, but like this is kind of an excessive game in a way. These are absolutely ready to rock. I'm filming this on a Monday. On Friday, I'm getting on a plane and going to Calgary for Dungeon Fest. And I still have a lot to do, but having these minis figured out and having them painted is making me feel a lot better and a lot less stressed. There's a few like actual like work kind of things I have to do to get ready, but most of what's left is just some fun hobby stuff. So I think it's gonna be a good week. Just wanted to say thanks to all the people that have been watching and enjoying this new format of content. And especially thank you to those that have taken the time to let me know that you enjoy it and why you enjoy it and that it's been inspiring. That really means a lot. It's not for everybody. Some people are unhappy, but I think I'm finally now, after 10 years on YouTube, content and understanding of the fact that you can't please everybody. And it just is what it is. So I'm enjoying doing it. I'm finding it fun. And I think it's more relatable, and it's letting me just hobby in the way I would, without a channel. It's literally just showing you the things that I need or want to do in a given day. And that's really refreshing. It's a lot more fun than trying to think of something that might do well on YouTube.